Okay, you guys, I have decided that I am going to fry some chicken. Now, I have been struggling with frying chicken for a long time, so I was watching the same woman that taught me how to make the biscuits. I went to her, and I went and bought me one of these big cast iron skillets, and I'm gonna put a bunch of oil in it. I got my chicken in here. I'm gonna clean it and salt and pepper it. I got my buttermilk that she told me I needed to put on it, and the flour. So first I'm gonna wash this out. Then I'm gonna wash up the chicken and stuff. I'm gonna show you how she showed me to put the buttermilk and the flour on it. And then we're gonna get started. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I have decided that I am going to fry some chicken. Now, I have been struggling with frying chicken for a long time, so I was watching the same woman that taught me how to make the biscuits. I went to her, and I went and bought me one of these big cast iron skillets, and I'm gonna put a bunch of oil in it. I got my chicken in here. I'm gonna clean it and salt and pepper it. I got my buttermilk that she told me I needed to put on it, and the flour. So first I'm gonna wash this out. Then I'm gonna wash up the chicken and stuff. I'm gonna show you how she showed me to put the buttermilk and the flour on it. And then we're gonna get started. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn this around so you guys can see the stove. Over there is where my pan is. And right here, I'm gonna put the oil in here. I got vegetable oil. I'm probably gonna put most of it in here. This is a quart, I think, because she deep fried hers. So that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna deep fry it. And I think this is enough for them little thighs I got. So I got the heat on between, I think I got it on 6. I think she might have put hers on 7, but I don't want it to be too hot. So while that's going on, I'm gonna wash these chicken things off. I was gonna wash them before, whatever. So anyway. She said I needed to make sure that all the water was out of the pan. I mean, out of the, out of this container where I wet the chicken up. She said you don't want any water in here. So I trust her because she showed me how to make biscuits after years of my trying and failing. So I decided that I would go ahead and try her method of this, because I've been a failure at chicken too. I got a little garbage bag here. So now that I've wiped it off, moisture-wise, I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on it. She really didn't season it up with anything but that. I'm gonna wash my hands. Now she used her hands to do this method I'm about to show you. I think I'm gonna put gloves on because my nails have grown and I don't want any of this stuff under my nails, so I'm gonna grab some gloves. I get these vinyl gloves from Ollie's. I don't know if you guys have an Ollie's, but I get these vinyl gloves from Ollie's. And I'm just gonna put a pair on, because I don't like to put my hands on raw meat anyway. If you're anything like me, I really don't like to touch raw meat if I can help it. So now that I've got the salt and pepper in here, she said to just put some buttermilk on it, just pour it on there. And, I guess work it in. So, but she says you want the chicken to be dry. So I'm working in this buttermilk, but I don't know how she figures it's gonna be dry with the, I guess you have to put a lot of flour on it or whatever. So I'm gonna open up the flour, and I'm just gonna pour some flour on it. and mix that up. Because, yeah, that's the way she did it. She just mixed it up with the flour. And she did it till it was dry. So, what a mess. What a mess, what a mess. So I'm gonna put some more flour on it. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like once it kind of just looks sticky. You know, it's dry, but it kind of just looks sticky the way she did it. The way I was watching her do it. See, look, it just looks sticky, you know? That's the way she did it. I usually like to put my mix in mine. So I went and bought some House of Outre chicken fry because I really do like House of Outre. But I didn't put any in here. What I thought I would do is just drop a little bit in here. So I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna drop a tiny bit of this in here because I just like the flavor of it. And then I'm gonna mix that up with what I already have in here. Okay. So now I'm gonna mix that up some more. Mix that up some more. And it's dry, it's still dry. Because that's what she said do. So that's what I'm doing, making it dry. Okay, so I'm done with that. I'm gonna rinse these gloves a little bit. And I'm just waiting for that oil to get hot. I think I'm going to get my temperature gauge. So I'm gonna put this in here and hold it for a while to see if how hot this is getting. Okay, we are about at the temperature it needs to be. Here's the chicken that's dry with the stuff on it. I am going to use a pair of these as opposed to my hands to put this in here. So I'm gonna put the first piece in and we're gonna see how it goes. No, it's frying. I'll put the other piece in. Third piece in. Fourth piece in. She just put them all in hers, so she didn't like worry about it being like crowded or nothing. So they're all in there. So she said that they would kind of look light brown and then she turned them over or whatever. So I got my little thingy to move them around once they start looking like they're doing something. I don't know how this is going to turn out because I've not done this before. She said don't move them around, so I need to just stop that. She said don't touch them, so I'm not going to move them around. I'm going to throw my junk out while that's going on. Don't need my gloves anymore. So I'm just going to watch it. I believe I've heard people say that you just need to leave the chicken alone, that you don't need to be watching it. So I guess I don't need to be watching it. But I wanted you guys to see what was going on with it. So it's going to take a minute to fry up and look light brown. So I'm going to turn you guys off until I'm ready to turn it over. Okay, you guys, I'm done. I took out several pieces. This is the way they look. They turned out looking good, but the key is, are they done on the inside? So I cut one of them up, and you can see the inside is done. It's done. It's crispy on the outside. It's done on the inside. So now I'm going to taste it and see what I think about that. Nice and crunchy. Outside. Tastes good on the inside. I think this is a winner. So now I know what to do with my fried chicken. So let's move on so I can eat. I've been up for a little while, and I am about to get dressed so I can go downtown. I just wanted to come to you guys to ask you. Oh, my hair is doing some crazy things this morning. I wanted to ask you guys, I had this idea. I want to create these book boxes. You know how sometimes they have these pretty book boxes that they send out to book influencers and stuff. I think I'm going to do that. I started designing one yesterday on one of those websites where they, sell that kind of stuff. And I made a little card, and I designed the box and put different words on it about Dee and Ruby, my characters, and I'm going to put some things that are wig related into the box. So yeah, so my next job is to find some book talkers who read cozy mysteries. So if you guys know of any, let me know, because when I'm ready to release, that's what I'm going to do. So let me know. I wanted to tell you guys that there is a Outre wig that's dropping. I think they said on the 13th of this month. We'll see, but it is in a really interesting gray color. And I'm going to get it as soon as it drops. It's another long unit. Don't know what they're doing with these long units, but I'm going to cut it, of course. But the color is beautiful, and I'm hoping that it's not silky, because they say on their website that it's light yaki. So we'll see. They also have another one that I want to get. That's something called New Blend. I guess it's a new collection that they have. And I saw a really pretty yaki one that I want to get. So I'm probably going to be reviewing those two for you guys in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to tell you guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and we will see you in the next one, which I don't think I'm going out of town. Yeah, I won't be going out of town again until the end of the month, when I go to that Malice conference I was telling you guys about. I'm really excited about that, and I'll tell you guys all about it when I get there and while I'm there. So you guys have a great rest of your week. Bye.